Good morning. Hopefully yesterday wasn't too bad for you guys. With parallel lines. Today we're doing perpendicular lines. Very exciting. Okay. So, still trying to wake up. Okay. So today we're doing 5.2. This is day 2. And we are writing equations for perpendicular lines. Today is the 23rd. Okay. All right, so let's see. I need my scary ruler. So first let's talk about what a perpendicular line is. Okay, perpendicular lines are two lines that intersect at a 90-degree angle. Like this. Or like usually most intersections are at 90-degree angles. Most of them, some of them are not. So, if we draw a line, I'm just going to make up a line. Let's start here and go up by 2 maybe each time. Like that. So there's one line. And then if I want to go perpendicular to it, I have to go kind of like that. So if I think about how I can do my slope, if this one I'm going up 2 over 1, then to make it perpendicular, I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to go down 1 over 2. So it's kind of the same slope, but flipped and negative. See how they're intersecting at a 90-degree angle? That's 90 degrees right there. This one is an uphill slope, that's a positive slope. This one's a downhill slope, so it's a negative slope. This one goes up 2 over 1. This one goes down 1 over 2. So, those are called opposite reciprocals. So I'm going to write down perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. Now, the word opposite means that if the original slope was positive, the other slope is negative, so that just makes it positive and negative. And reciprocal means that you flip the fraction. Okay. Example 1. Write the equation. Oh, you get to hear my cat eating her food. How exciting. Write the equation of a line that passes through 1, negative 2, and is perpendicular to the equation 3x plus 2y equals 12. Okay. So, steps. Step 1 is to find the slope of the original line. Sometimes you have to make it look like y equals mx plus b, which is something we'll have to do in this problem right here, because this one is in standard form, so it doesn't look at all like y equals something. It looks like got an x and a y on the left and a number on the right, so we're going to have to kind of switch things around a little bit to find that first slope. Okay, next step is to find the opposite reciprocal. Of that slope. This is the new slope. Step 3 is to plug that new slope into y equals mx plus b. Step 4 is to plug in the point. Kind of rushing through this because, like, so far when we've been doing this stuff, like, the last 4 steps are always the same. So, plug in the point and solve for b. And finally, step 5, rewrite the equation. With numbers for m and b. Okay, just as a reminder, you're going to want to label your steps. So these are perpendicular line steps. And make sure that you have all of these steps, if you're writing out steps, which I highly suggest you do, that you have them all kind of in the same place so that you don't have to search around when you're looking for stuff. Okay, step 1. Find the slope of the line given. Make it look like y equals mx plus b. Okay, so the equation looks like this. And I'm trying to make it look like y equals mx plus b, so I'm going to try to get the y by itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 3x from both sides. That's 2y equals negative 3x plus 12. And then to get y by itself, I'm going to divide by 2, so I get y equals negative 3 halves x plus 6. Alright, that's number 1. And the original slope is negative 3 halves. Step 2. We're supposed to